In a stunning twist, Rachel Reeves, Britain's Chancellor of the Exchequer, has been stripped of her wealth by the Supreme Court after being caught shielding her fortune from the very inheritance tax she imposed on millions. The architect of Britain's harshest inheritance tax policies, Reeves promised fairness but was secretly building a financial fortress with offshore accounts, secretive trusts, and hidden asset transfers. Her hypocrisy has sparked outrage, and the court's ruling has unleashed a political firestorm that could end her career and cripple Labour's credibility. Reeves rose to power pledging justice and a crackdown on the wealthy, vowing her tax reforms would target only the elite. Instead, she unleashed a financial assault on working and middle-class families. By freezing the inheritance tax threshold at £325,000 despite soaring house prices and adding pensions to taxable assets, she blindsided thousands. Families faced crippling bills, some as high as £170,000 for modest estates. Homes were sold, businesses collapsed, and legacies vanished as grieving families scrambled to pay. Meanwhile, Reeves was quietly protecting her own wealth. Court records reveal she transferred assets to offshore trusts in jurisdictions with weak transparency laws, restructured pensions under private agreements, and shifted properties into shell entities, tactics she publicly condemned. The scandal broke when an HMRC whistleblower triggered an investigation. The Supreme Court uncovered a calculated scheme to evade British tax law. Judges ruled that Reeves' actions were not mere errors, but a deliberate abuse of power. In a devastating blow, they ordered a full asset seizure, declaring her guilty of the tax avoidance she once called a national disgrace. The ruling has ignited public fury. Social media is ablaze with posts branding Reeves the ultimate hypocrite, with one viral message reading, "She lied. We paid." The court struck back. Protesters have gathered outside Parliament, and even lifelong Labour supporters feel betrayed. The timing is catastrophic. With the economy buckling under a deepening cost of living crisis and political trust at historic lows, Reeves' exposure as a tax-dodging elite has landed like a bombshell. The court's decision has triggered a forensic review of her finances dating back over a decade, with a serious fraud office and HMRC seizing records, including encrypted memos. One judge stated, "Her conduct undermines the foundation of public trust in government." Criminal proceedings could follow if further violations are found. Inside Labour, chaos reigns. Emergency meetings are underway, and leaked memos suggest senior members are bracing for Reeves' exit. Backbenchers are demanding her resignation, with one saying off record, "We're finished if we keep her." The party faces a stark choice: defend a disgraced chancellor or act to salvage its integrity. This isn't just a scandal, it's a reckoning. Reeves didn't just exploit the tax system, she designed it. She didn't just dodge the rules, she wrote them. The damage is not only financial but institutional, eroding trust across generations. As Labour teeters on the edge, the nation watches. Will Reeves cling to power, or will the scandal topple her and reshape the party's future? With investigations deepening and public anger growing, the next chapter of the saga promises even more revelations.